Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and yes, welcome to another tag. Yes, this tag is called the Stranger Things film tag. This tag is inspired by the TV show, the Netflix original series, Stranger Things. If you've not seen that show yet, please check it out. It's on Netflix right now. It's created by the Duffer Brothers. It's an amazing show. I reviewed the TV show a couple months ago, and I absolutely loved it. It's one of the best TV shows of 2016. Such an amazing show. Yes, don't worry, this tag is not about Stranger Things. It's just called the Stranger Things film tag. Basically, in this tag, it's 8 questions, and they're very in-depth questions, so you better know your movie. You better know your movies for this film tag, and yeah, I'm going to read 8 questions, and then I'm going to tag a bunch of people to do this. Before I do these questions, I'm going to give my tags out. Yes, there's 3 people I'm going to tag with this video, and that is Super Mario Fan 03, Steph You See in the Cinema, and Marquise Underwood. Yes, I hope to see some video responses for you guys to do this tag. Alright, I got started out. Let's get to this tag. Here's the Stranger Things film tag. Again, 8 questions. The first question is question 1, and it's called Epic Intro. And the question is, name a film that grabbed your attention from the first scene. Yes, a film that grabbed your attention right when the movie began. I went with 2 movies for this question, and the first movie I went with, Halloween. Yes, just to celebrate Halloween, I'm going to go with Halloween. 1978's John Carpenter's Halloween. Amazing movie, a great low-budget horror movie that just got this huge phenomenon for a good reason because it's a fantastic film. The opening is amazing. It's this POV tracking shot of Michael Myers as a little kid, and basically his sister, I guess, didn't take him out trick-or-treating, and basically you just see Michael's perspective, him grabbing this mask, him grabbing a knife, going up the stairs and killing his sister, and then going outside and, you know, his parents find him with a bloody knife and stuff. And the scene is so tension-filled. It's got an amazing score composed by John Carpenter himself. And again, it's this long tracking shot, and it's a POV tracking shot, and it's amazingly well done. The shots are amazing. The tension is just, ooh, it's so gripping. And again, the score and the fact that it's a POV shot, it's like you're Michael Myers and you're stabbing the sister. It's just an unpleasant scene, but just very effective and just one of the best openings to a horror movie, and it just grabbed me like that. And yeah, that's one scene that really grabbed me. But another scene is my favorite movie of all time, 1982's Blade Runner. That scene also just grabs me. That whole movie grabs me. That's why it's my favorite movie of all time. But the opening, it's a visual opening. It's just, you see this world, this dystopian world in the future in 2019. Yes, 2018 is not going to look like that, unfortunately, but it's this huge world you see with all these ships and these billboards and these buildings. It's a visually stunning world. And again, the score that's playing, it's just amazing and surreal. And then you see these eyes, it's like the eye of the beholder. It's so amazing. And then it begins with an amazing interrogation scene, but mostly the opening, the visual wonder. It's just a beautiful opening. It's one of the most beautiful openings to a movie, and it grabbed me. Those scenes are very different openings, but they both in the same way just grabbed me. And anytime I think of an opening that just grabs me instantly, I think of Halloween and I think of Blade Runner. Alright, question 2, and that's Dungeons and Dragons. And this question is, name a fantasy world you would like to experience yourself. Oh, so many fantasy worlds I love to experience. Star Wars, I love to experience Princess Bride. But Lord of the Rings. I love to experience the world of Lord of the Rings. I love to go to all these countries like Mordor. Yes, I'd like to see Mordor. It's hot as shit, but I love to see it. I love to see Rivendell. That looks like just such a peaceful place and stuff. I love to meet the elves. I love to go relax at the Shire. I love to see the huge kingdom of Minas Tirith, Gondor. I love to see Rohan. There's so many parts of the Lord of the Rings universe I just love to see. Even stuff they actually don't see in the movies, but they talk about in the books and the movies. I just love to see the world of Lord of the Rings. So a world I love to experience is Lord of the Rings. Just, it looks so beautiful. Question 3, and question 3 is squad goals. Yes, name your favorite film group of friends. Yes, name your favorite film group of friends. A group of friends in movies that is my favorite. I thought this question was easy. I was gonna go with the kids in Stand By Me because they're awesome friends. They just feel like real friends and realistic kids. But when you know the movie and the ending to that movie, they don't stay friends in the end. They're not friends anymore after that big awesome journey to go find the dead body. They're not friends anymore. The two lead characters stay friends, but even they drift apart, so they're not really that good of friends, are they? So I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. I'm gonna go with the kids from Harry Potter. Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Yes, they're just amazing friends. They have this powerful friendship, and as you saw at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2, they're still friends. Their kids are friends with their kids and stuff, and they just work together amazingly. Hermione's the smart one, Harry's the strong one, and I guess Ron's the funny one and stuff, and they just have this beautiful friendship, this real friendship. They've been friends since they've been 11 years old, and they stay friends all the way to the end, unlike the kids from Stand By Me. And they just work together, and even when they go through bad things, as you saw in like Goblet of Fire, when Harry and Ron have their little splat and stuff, and even when they have disagreements in Deathly Hallows Part 1, they still come back to each other because they're such amazing friends. They're more than friends, they're family. And Ron and Hermione end up together anyway, so yeah, they're a real family, and just, it's a very powerful friendship. So yeah, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, probably the best group of friends in movies. Alright, question 4 is ABCs and Christmas lights. Name your favorite mentally unhinged character. Interesting question. Favorite mentally unhinged character. Crazy character. I was gonna go with Louis Bloom from Nightcrawler, or Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, Norman Bates from Psycho. Oh, there's so many great characters, but Hannibal Lecter takes the king of championship of crazy characters. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs mostly. I'm not going to include Hannibal or Red Dragon because I'm assuming these are just one movie. So, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter, he's creepy, he's unsettling, he's smart and cunning. That's what makes him even more scary, and he's completely unhinged. He's nuts. Like, at the end of the movie, he's about to go eat his old doctor and stuff, and he's just an amazing character, portrayed by Anthony Hopkins, who's amazing, won his Academy Award for playing Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. Anytime I think of a psychotic character or a mentally unhinged character, I think of Hannibal Lecter, because I ate his liver with a half of the beans. So creepy. Alright, question 5. That is The Upside Down. Name a film that was the opposite of what you expected. A film that was the opposite from what I expected it to be. The Gift. Last year's The Gift really shocked me because as soon as I saw the trailers, yes, the movie was written and directed by Joel Edgerton, and I love Joel Edgerton, but those trailers, it made it seem like it was this generic stalker story, and we get those every year. We got it this year with When the Bow Breaks and The Perfect Match, and we also had it last year as well with The Boy Next Door. The stalker story is just an annoying story. It's these types of movies that get made every year, and they're so generic, so stereotypical, so horribly acted movies. And then when I saw the trailer for The Gift, it just looked like every one of those typical stalker movies. But it wasn't. When I saw the movie, it was a smart movie. It was a thrilling movie. It was a very passionately made film. Like, Joel Edgerton wrote and directed the movie phenomenally well. He's fantastic in the movie as the sympathetic stalker, Gordo. Yeah, you sympathize with the stalker, which is a very different take with the stalker movie, because the stalker movie, the stalker's the bad one, but in this one, the stalker guy is the good guy, and the person he's stalking is kind of the asshole, played amazingly by Jason Bateman. And yeah, because it's about bullying and stuff, and again, I don't want to spoil it, but basically the entire movie is about your past will always come back and bite you in your ass. It's about karma. When you do something horrible to someone, you're gonna get your just desserts, and he kind of gets his just desserts in this movie, and it's such a well-written movie. I'm still shocked that this movie didn't get, like, an original screenplay nomination. The writing is fantastic. Jason Bateman's amazing in this movie, Rebecca Hall, and of course Joel Edgerton, who stole this movie. He's so good. His direction is absolutely solid, and yeah, a movie that I thought would be this generic stalker movie ended up being a smart, cleverly made stalker movie. It's just as good as like a Fatal Attraction, maybe if not better. It's just a brilliant film, and it was the opposite from what I expected it to be. I expected it to be a generic movie, but it actually ended up being a smart, clever, very thrilling, very realistic movie. I love it. Question 6. Question 6 is Mad Scientist. Name the freakiest dystopian government you can think of. In a movie, I guess. Yeah, okay. Name the freakiest dystopian government. Oh my god, this is hard. That's really narrowing it down, but I'm gonna go with a weird one. I'm going with Mad Max Fury Road. Yes, Imoto Joe. That's not really a government, it's a straight-up dictatorship, because Imoto Joe is in charge, and his group of disciples, these crazy fuckers with weird things in their mouths, they all look deformed as shit, like Imoto Joe. But they all follow him because he has the water. Basically, in Mad Max Fury Road, when you live in this dystopian world, you're in charge of the government if you rule the water. Basically, if you have control of the water, you have control of the people. That is scary to me. That is just downright terrifying, because Imoto Joe is one crazy son of a bitch and hates his women, apparently. He basically grabs all the beautiful women, captures them, mates with them, has kids, and then just, you know, screw them and stuff. And it's a scary government. When you watch Mad Max Fury Road, amazing movie, one of the best action movies almost ever. When you watch that government, which is pretty much Imoto Joe and his disciples, it's a scary government. That would be the most scariest dystopian place to live in ever, because if you rule the water, you rule the people, so you better hope a really nice guy is in control of the water, because if not, you're gonna have an Imoto Joe and you're going to starve to death and die of dehydration, because Imoto Joe's an asshole, and it's one of the scariest dystopian government I've personally ever seen, because I can't really think of a dystopian government off the top of my head, but that one is pretty terrifying. Alright, question 7, Demogorgon. Yes, name a scary film creature that you would not want to come through the walls. Yes, basically you don't want a creature to come through the walls and come get you and stuff. Name a scary film creature you don't want to come through your walls. Well, I was gonna go with the shark from Jaws. What's his name, Bruce? Yeah, I'm not gonna go with that, because honestly, as soon as he comes through my wall, he's gonna die because there's no water. So I'm going with the xenomorph from Alien, because there's no escaping the alien. I don't have any flamethrowers in my house, and if I stab it with a pen, he's gonna bleed acid all over my face. So yeah, when a xenomorph is coming through my wall, I'm dead, so that's pretty terrifying. And the last question, question 8, cliffhanger ending. Name a film that left you wanting more. Name a film that left you wanting more. So this doesn't always have to be a cliffhanger ending, just a movie that you wanted so much more after it was done. That's a pretty easy one. There's so many movies that I just wanted more after it was done, but a certain movie, I'm going to go with a Pixar Disney movie, and that is The Incredibles, because I wanted more movies after The Incredibles. Like, The Incredibles was a great Pixar movie, a beautifully animated film, a fantastic superhero movie. I love that it's a Disney movie, but it's also a superhero movie. Big Hero 6 as well, but The Incredibles, the ending even said that there was going to be more movies because it brought in this new villain and stuff, and you could have done so much more with The Incredibles. Yes, I know they're saying, oh, there's going to be an Incredibles 2, but there should have been like 3 of these movies already, because like there should have been like a trilogy already, so yeah. Movie I wanted so much more from. There's a lot of other movies, but The Incredibles I really wanted more from. So yeah, that was my Stranger Things film tag. I hope you enjoyed my answers to these questions. And yeah, so yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, what are your answers to all 8 of these questions? I'm curious to know what are your answers to all these questions. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.